The video opens on a barren patch of land under a blazing sun in a remote rural area where hungry students gather at a nearby school waiting for meals that never come. The ground dry cracked with only a few tools scattered around survivor Mr. Beast. Steps forward, boots kicking up dust, voice steady and full of determination as he declares that for the next 100 days, he and 3 other challengers must survive here, planting cabbages from nothing, fighting brutal heat storms, wild pests, and exhaustion to grow enough food to feed every hungry child by the end of the challenge. Extreme Mr. Beast sprints past him, grabbing a hoe, yelling that this is madness, every second a stunt, every seed a gamble, every drop of water a life risking. Adventure, and he thrives on it. Money Master, Mr. Beast smirks, flashing a small roll of bills, promising to buy fertilizer, water, and shortcuts. Turning survival into a high-stakes strategy game, Mystery Mr. Beast drags a locked crate into the dirt, carving grow or fail forever before vanishing into the nearby bush, leaving tension thick in the air. Fearless Mr. Beast slams his fists into his chest, roaring that this is not just a survival challenge, the fight for the future of hungry kids, and they will not stop no matter how hard the earth fights back. Asterisk, from the very first hour, chaos grips the challenge. The soil is bone dry, no water nearby, no shelter from the sun. Survivor Mr. Beast starts digging trenches with bare hands, scavenging rocks to build irrigation channels, desperate to find moisture. Extreme pushes himself to insane limits, sprinting to a far-off stream, hauling buckets on his shoulders. Slipping, falling, bleeding, laughing through danger, Money Master trades his cash for a broken watering can and a handful of fertilizer, building a small private patch. Mystery prowls at night, scattering seeds, stealing tools, scratching riddles into the ground, pointing to secret water stashes hidden under thorn bushes. Fearless hauls heavy buckets, dragging logs for shade, shouting through exhaustion that no one quits before day 10. Asterisk, by day 15, hunger crushes morale. They are running on wild herbs and thin roots while planting nonstop. Survivor crafts crude scarecrows to stop birds from stealing seeds, bleeding fingers, cracked and raw. Extreme dares himself to dig trenches with bare hands, racing the sun, nearly passing out but never stopping. Money Master tightens his grip, controlling the little water left, trading sips for labor and favor. Mystery strikes again, leading them into a fake water hole, wasting 2 days in burning heat. Fearless keeps spirits alive, lifting logs, building shade shelters, screaming that these cabbages will feed kids no matter what. Asterisk, by day 30, heavy rains slam the land, washing away fragile seedlings, mud swallowing hours of labor. Survivor rebuilds rows, stacking stones to protect plants, cutting new trenches, bleeding hands raw from endless digging. Extreme ties ropes between sticks, balancing on slippery mud, planting seeds in storm winds, risking injury. Money Master loses his remaining cash, swept away, screaming in frustration. Mystery uses chaos to bury vital tools, leaving cryptic signs leading to wrong places. Fearless throws himself into the storm, dragging others to safety, refusing to watch hope wash away. Asterisk, by day 70, betrayal and despair poison the team. Survivor and Money Master fight over stolen water, fists flying before Fearless bleeds, breaking them apart. Extreme limps with torn feet but refuses to slow. Mystery grows darker, cutting ropes, uprooting plants at night, leaving them on the ground as twisted warnings. Trust shattered, sleep gone, hope hanging by a thread. Asterisk, the final challenge arrives in the last 20 days. The cabbages have grown, but to win they must harvest every single one, carry heavy sacks for miles, and deliver enough food to feed every hungry student in the school. Survivor ignores torn muscles, hauling load after load, unstoppable. Extreme carries sacks twice his weight across rocky paths, stumbling, falling, rising, every time bloodied, but grinning. Money Master throws his last bills, begging for help, but Mystery ruins every deal, leaving them to fight alone. Fearless pushes past broken limits, screaming until his voice cracks, hauling sacks on his shoulders, refusing to fail. Asterisk, on day 100, as the sun rises over the field, the schoolyard fills with rows of fresh cabbages. Stacked high, children run forward, laughing, crying as they see food waiting for them. Elders gather, wiping tears from their faces. Survivor Mr. Beast stands, filthy, torn hands bleeding, but proud as work, proof that survival can bring life. Extreme grins, battered, saying this was the hardest, most dangerous challenge of his life. Money Master bows, humbled. Mystery vanishes, leaving a final note saying true survival is not greed, tricks, or Betrayal, it is planting hope and feeding the future fireworks light the sky, as survivor Mr. Beast lifts the $1 million prize. Roaring, this was the hardest 100 days of our lives. Hunger, betrayal, danger every step of battle. But we grew food from dust, proving that real survival is heart, courage, and never giving up.